Hey everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name's Ethan Eschard. I'm on this crazy trip right now. I'm driving my Toyota 4Runner all the way from Arizona to Montana. I'm going to surprise some family for the holidays actually. But this road trip right here is going to be absolutely insane. I've already driven like 2.5 hours through northern Arizona and I'm almost into Utah. So I'm just gonna have some GoPro footage here. I just got this GoPro of me driving along the road the way there. So you can kind of have an idea of what it's like to drive all the way from Arizona to Montana and just see what's available. So hope you like this and enjoy the video. Like and subscribe. I'm stopping by Horseshoe Bend. It's an absolute beautiful landmark out here in Arizona, so I almost didn't stop by it, but I gotta check it out. I've been driving for like 5 or 6 hours, but I stopped for an hour in Horseshoe Bend. Wow, Horseshoe Bend is just beautiful, fantastic, especially like with the clouds. Like us on the move. Clouds were sick. I was a face. Okay, fine, I miss you too. Probably wouldn't believe me if I told you pieces of myself that I could never lose. All these people that love me don't know. How am I supposed to move? Yeah, but it was sick. Horseshoe Bend, so I'm gonna be in Utah. I gotta drive all the way to Salt Lake still. It's like 5 or 6 hours from here. It's getting dark, so it's gonna be a long night driving, but we'll make it happen. I'll get hopefully at least till past Salt Lake and then get over to Idaho. And then I gotta drive another 10 hours tomorrow to Montana, so it's quite the trek, but it's sick. Loving it. so I made it to Utah. I'm on I-15, the interstate now. So basically I just gotta drive this thing all the way north for the next like 12 hours or whatever. Like, just keep going straight. Wind up through the Rocky Mountains, I'll make it into Montana and Great Falls. So I'm a third of the way there, 500 miles in, I got 1,000 miles to go. And I'm just listening to a bunch of podcasts. And I listen to some audiobooks as well. I'm listening to some Sam Harris. And then I'm gonna find a different audiobook to check out too afterwards. So time to be a transformational experience on the road, I guess. That's what I'm trying to make it. All right, so I made it through Salt Lake now, Utah. This has been a trek. It's been quite a drive. I think I'm already like 10 hours in, or like 12 hours almost. And so I'm gonna go stay in Pocatello, Idaho tonight. That'll be a drive that I completed today, was from Phoenix all the way to Pocatello, Idaho. So that was a trek. I saw Horseshoe Bend, it was beautiful. So I've just been thinking a lot about what I'm doing right now with my career, my business, and like my friendships and stuff too. So it's pretty self-reflective time, listening to some cool podcasts and then calling up some friends as well. But it's crazy when you're driving on the road like this, you got nothing better to do than like entertain yourself with audio, and you're just sitting there driving. The thing that's weird about driving like long distances like this is like, driving is like easy enough that you get bored of it super fast, but it's like dangerous enough that you gotta be paying attention to like your highest level possible so you don't end up in a murderous wreck and die. So it's like, wow, it's this weird thing. It's like really boring after you've been doing it for like 20 minutes, but it's like you have to be zoned in the whole time for the next 10 hours or else you're gonna have something crazy happen. So you just gotta stay zoned in. And I've driven a lot in Montana and out in northwestern US, so I'm used to these like long drives. But if you get tired, you just gotta pull over. You gotta make sure you got a little caffeine in you too. Get some food when you're hungry. Drink a lot of water and you're good. You just gotta drink that water. That's the big thing. Drink the water. So yep, we're cruising down the highway still, I-15. Wow. Well, I made it to Pocatello, Idaho. What a drive. I drove like 13 hours today. So I'm out here at a motel. I'm just gonna sleep for a little bit before I hit the road tomorrow morning. I gotta train some clients too when I wake up. So time to rest and then hit the road hard after that. There we go. The 4Runner feels good with the snow on it. It always looks so good. But yeah, I'm just out here. I got 10 hours to drive today all the way through Montana. So I'm going from Pocatello, Idaho over to like Bozeman and then to Great Falls, up to Havre, and then into Glasgow. So my parents, they still don't know, by the way, that I'm coming through. My siblings, my brother and sister, they know, but my parents don't know, so I'm gonna surprise them when I show up. So I got a long day of driving ahead of me. I'm probably gonna make some other content actually of me like kind of working out like while I'm driving or something, like maybe do a handstand walk through the snow. We'll see. We're officially over the 1,000-mile mark on this trip so far. Not quite into Montana, but we're getting close. The roads are getting kind of crazy as well. There's a bunch of like, it's cold out, it's like 12 degrees. It snowed or something recently too, but there's not really like a lot of snow on the road. There's not really a lot of ice either, but the visibility is a little crazy. There's like those weird snow snake things, like those little snow clouds that go across the road. There's stuff like that right now, but it ain't the worst. It ain't the worst. So I'm driving through Butte, Montana right now, and this place always kind of gives me a weird feeling because when I was moving out of my house when I was 19 years old, I joined the military. And so like when I joined the Air Force, I had to stay in Butte like the day before they shipped me to basic training and stuff. So it's always weird like being out here. I remember like the thoughts I was having and the feelings I was feeling going into basic training, because it was like I had no idea what the next 2 months were gonna look like, let alone the next like 5 years. And so to be here now, like 6-7 years down the road, and driving by Butte, like after traveling Latin America and learning another language and running my business, it's pretty cool. It's like, wow, like, but sort of strange at the same time. It's like my old self like was here that died, which is good. So now I'm out here thriving my new self. I feel great. And but yeah, so I'm in Butte. That means I got like 5 or 6 hours left to go. I got to train a couple more clients though on the road, so I'm gonna have to take a break and eat some more food probably, and then I'll be back home to surprise my family and stuff. So it'll be cool. It's gonna be really pretty. I'm gonna get some good content actually here in the next like hour or two, because the sun's gonna start going a little bit more behind the clouds and closer to sunset. So we're getting a lot closer now. I got like 3 hours-ish left. I'm in between Great Falls, Montana and Fort Benton. It's actually getting close to sunset. It's really close. And the clouds look beautiful. And the sky is wide open and blue. So I might actually go get some video content here of the sun setting in the next like 20 minutes or so. It'll be really pretty, so. But yeah, it's a crazy drive. 1,300 miles total is what I'm at right now. All right, so I'm currently by Fort Benton. This is a really cool place. This lookout point, you can see right behind me, there's like a full river that is completely frozen. And you got the sun setting in the background. I love driving through here. This is in between Havre and Great Falls, and whenever you're out here, and you have this great view. It's crazy. And so right now, in the middle of winter, it's really pretty. It's like 3 degrees below 0 Fahrenheit too. So it's like kind of a crazy weather circumstance, but with all the snow and stuff, it looks beautiful. So, wow. All right, let's see if I can hit a handstand when it's freezing like this. Oh, it's cold, but we're tough. We're tough. We can handle it. Woo! Holy shit.
So you can be really good at running a media company, and you can still go to the
to the crib right now. 1,561 miles is what my odometer says.
1,000?
1,561.
Hey, puppy.
Fuck, that Mark is coming in
I hate you right now.
Why?
How'd you get all the way up here?
I seriously.
You made it all the way.
Can't believe it.
Yeah, we made it. Oh, good.
Mika,
Made it, Mom.
what are you doing here?